welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this new episode of Today's Youth. And today we will be meeting with Karen Anas. She will be telling us about her experience with the Duke of Edinburgh Award that she's going to be receiving in 10 days from now. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us, Karen.
It's glad to be here with you. Thank you so much for having me.
Karen, tell me about your experience with the Duke of Edinburgh Award that you've been working on for a while, and you will be receiving this award in 10 days from now.
First of all, it's a great experience. Like, you get to have, obviously I joined the bronze level, where you get to have like 3 skills. You get to join like 3 sections. One of them is a skill, volunteer, and then you get the last one is like something physical you get to work on. So it was an amazing job, to be honest. You get just to feel all the stuff and meet new people through all this journey. So I think it was amazing.
Tell me about the different steps and preparation, and how did you start working on this award?
It takes a long time for you to figure out what skill and what something like you want to join, because you have 3 sections. You have to be very focused to be very like, okay, I'm going to do this because I really love it. I'm going to do this because I really love it, and to dedicate your whole self in it. So it took me a while, like 2-3 weeks for me to figure out, because obviously you get to like, they first introduce you to the word, and then you get to like, to really like think with yourself a bit in a quiet room. Okay, I want to do this. So it took me a bit.
Tell me about the 3 sections that you've been working on, or you chose only one of them?
No, like you have to like join the 3.
Okay.
Because they are different.
Okay.
For my skill, I took up photography, because I really like taking pictures of stuff, and oh my God, this is so cute. I have to save this memory. And like I chose for my physical activity to be CrossFit, because obviously keep fit and do all of this stuff and proper diet.
Mm-hmm.
And then for volunteering, I really like coloring and painting.
Mm-hmm.
So we had this opportunity to renew a zoo, which was like damaged, obviously.
Uh-huh.
The walls were gray and all of this stuff, but then we colored it in like pink and purple and this little cute.
Which zoo is this? The one you worked on?
In Fayoum.
In Fayoum. Tell me, what did you do exactly?
Oh, exactly. That's long. So obviously we focused on one thing. It's like painting.
It's a national zoo in Fayoum, right?
Yeah.
And your job was to renovate, color, and decorate this zoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like we focus so much on painting, because we know if you come to a place, first thing you notice is the colors and like how everything look like. It would make you feel better if you come to a place looking fine, and like you feel connected to the place more. And obviously kids go to this place, so why we would like leave something that we could do good? Why not do it? You feel me? So that's why we choose painting, like specifically.
Right. And tell me, what will you do in 10 days from now? I mean, the celebration of receiving the award, and how are you preparing for it? How is it going to be?
I'm excited. I'm just buying some stuff for the graduation party, because graduation always feels like a red carpet. Somehow, I do not know why, but like you feel like it's the day where we put a red lipstick and go on. But yeah, I'm just...
Where does it take place?
We're Opera House.
At the Cairo Opera House? Yeah, okay. And what is going to be like?
How is it going? Oh, we were talking about that just yesterday. There will be a panel of the participants.
Okay.
And then there will be like an acting show, and then a singing performance. And then finally, we graduate, inshallah.
Yeah, and what are your plans after receiving this award? I mean, how are you going to be using it in your future? Is it going to help you in your future, in your career? In what experience and impact did it add to you?
It added a lot, to be honest. Like with people, you meet so much new people that you learn how to interact with all mindsets. Like there is not just the one person that you talk to every single day. You just like, you have all those kind of personalities and you learn. Like we'd be sitting and talking about something, I'd be like, oof, I didn't think about that before. That's really cool. So I think that's the one thing I think it's gonna like really benefit me in my career, because obviously with career every single day is different and hard work needs you to interact with a lot of people. So it's how you do it your way and still do it like other people would still be okay with it. You feel me? You just connect even if you have different mindsets.
Right. Karen, you told me you learned English by yourself. I mean, you did not learn English at school.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did you did that and you succeeded actually?
Thank you so much. That's so nice. Like for me, if I love something, I'm gonna do it. Whatever, whenever I was
determined. You're very determined.
I'm very focused. Like
when there is a will, there is a way.
Oh my God, that's good. My friend actually told me this 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, I really like that quote. I've never heard it before. So it's like if I really want something, I have to do it. Like no other option. You don't blame anything. The circumstances.
You don't blame the circumstances. You don't blame other people.
You don't say I wasn't.
You just go for it, and you're determined, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you have to, because obviously nobody's gonna give you the life that you want, right?
Yeah.
And like you can't say, oh, I didn't go to an international school. You're just gonna talk a lot and gonna waste time. So why waste time when you can work and get where you want?
Yes.
And like I always believe in God that He's gonna help you with everything as long as it's good and proper,
and as long as you're trying hard.
And you do it with love, and you just like you really want to do it. Why not? God is gonna help you always, as long as you don't hurt anyone. It's good. It's all good.
Right. Tell me about your journey with the English language. When did it start? What time? What age?
How did it start? I really liked Selena Gomez. I liked how she looked on TV. Like she passed by, and I was like, I want to be like her. I want to dress like her. She has
Selena Gomez. For our viewers, of course, who don't know her, she's a very famous actress, U.S. actress, and she was working on Disney Channel for years.
4 years, yeah. So she's actually American Mexican. So I really liked how she looks. So how she looked. My cousin was sitting right beside me and just like, who's that girl? What's her name? So she told me like, Karen, this is Selena Gomez. Since you were a baby, just every single time she passed by, you say, oh, I really like how she looks.
Yes.
So I went home. I was 12 though.
Yeah.
I opened Google and I was just like, Selena Gomez, what does she do? And then I like opened music, movies, lyrics, and started.
She also has very beautiful voice.
She has a great voice. Like all her songs are just like, if you play anything now, you get me like for hours. I'd be singing for a million hours though. Yeah, so I searched for her name and then I started to translate every single thing that she says. And like the really thing that help you with languages in general, because I also speak Portuguese, the radio, the interviews, the shows, you get like, I always, all my life, I write Selena Gomez interviews. And like in Portuguese, I write maybe like Neymar Junior entrevistas. So that's how you get to it, because when you hear people talk, you really know how do they express themselves.
Yes.
But actually, like English that they do at courses, it's like, this is me, I'm Karen. It's very proper. But like other English is like, well, how we talk in Arabic.
Yes, the slang,
the
daily use of the language.
So much.
Right. You also have another journey with Portuguese, and you learned Portuguese on your own.
Yeah. Okay, that's a crazy story, but okay, shall I say on TV?
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to marry the footballer Neymar Jr. because I really liked him. I liked how Neymar is like, whoa, for me, he's my celebrity crush though.
Okay.
So I really wanted to know what he's saying, because I didn't know how can I have a crush on a person that I don't know his personality. So I was like, okay, so Portuguese is hard. It's not a language that is like French. People around you may speak it. You may find it on YouTube. So I was like, okay, I don't understand the word, but I'll just start with listening. And like, if I understood a thing, it would be good. So like with Portuguese, it's kind of similar to Spanish a bit, and to English. There's something. So I remember my first.
It's very much similar to Spanish.
Yeah, it's not much. I understand Spanish though. When a person speaks Spanish in front of me, I can get some. But obviously, the one thing, like my first word that I remembered, it was feliz, means happy.
Yeah.
It's like when I say muito feliz, means very happy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I really started to like listen a lot, and I literally understand nothing. And then I started to Google Translate everything, like every single word, and start to keep sentences. You feel me? It's like much more than you could ever imagine. I just like take it, put it on Google Translate. It's like mais que você pode imaginar. Yeah, like all the time I just do so. And obviously I got locked in Corona, so
Yeah.
I watched a lot
During the lockdown.
during the lockdown. I was Portuguese 24/7, and the thing is, like, when I'm like thinking about something, I just talk in Portuguese. Literally, my mind goes, it switches the languages, and my mom be like, okay, Karen, I understand a bit English, but I don't have to learn all the languages you learn to understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. Moving on to community service. You also had some participation or contribution in community service. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, with the award though, it's like the same that I told you about. It's about the zoo and the coloring and repainting and renewing. That's it. But now I'm just like off because of studying. I need to focus a bit on it. But obviously in summer, inshallah, I'm planning to do like to teach some kids languages, because that's something God gave me. So why not give it back?
So you like teaching?
I would love to be a teacher though, because like I always tell my mom, if nothing of my plans go proper, like it goes how I want, I'm just gonna travel to Spain and work as a teacher there. I'm just like, okay, bye-bye, now I'm leaving.
So you have a lot of interests, Karen. You also, I think, want to work as an actress and a presenter. Tell me about that.
Acting for me is life. If you see me right now, when I'm acting, I'm not Karen at all. I be the character. And best thing about being an Egyptian actress is like Egypt is very like different. South, north, east, and west, everything is different. Like obviously with like west, it's like you have a bit of a Libyan sense to it, because obviously it's too good, because I live in Fayoum, and Fayoum is
Okay.
not far from Libya.
Yeah.
So I meet some people speaking some Libyan words in it, so I always think, if I'm an actress and I can be those characters every single day and connect to people, acting is power for me. It helps you like to really know yourself, your personality, because when I watch something, I'll be like, that's me, that's like me. So I want girls to feel so watching me.
Did you take any roles of acting at school, like school theater or?
I've been to auditions before, but obviously it goes wrong all the time, but like I was still trying to figure it out. But with acting, I always act with my friends, and they always be like, you mad crazy, that's not real though, because we be talking in language and very proper, and then I switch to a whole different character. So I do it with more like my close circle.
Yeah.
So I'm still
Like you imitate parts of plays or
yeah, I do. So I do
TV
a lot.
series
'cause
or so.
I take even Emma Watson's parts in plays and write
Yes.
it down and just do it all around the house. Mama, just like, you have to act. Khalas, I have a headache. You have to go act, because that's too much. Everything goes in front of the mirror.
Yes. Who's your role model in addition to Selena Gomez, of course?
Okay. like Egyptian, or I have a role model in each country because obviously I know a lot of like people. I like Dunya Samir Ghanem a lot.
Okay.
Hanadi Mhanna is my all-time favorite. Hanadi Mhanna, I really like her. I was
Yes.
just watching an interview of her. I like how she puts her heart in whatever she does. She just
True.
pours everything in it, and I really would love to be like her one day. Who else? There is like, not an actress, but a personality that I really like. I like Dua Lipa much. She's a singer. I really like how she thinks about work. She's very like determined, and she really focuses on what she loves. So I always like, since I was 12, Dua Lipa was something for me. It's like, she is a focused woman, and she knows how to be herself as much as possible.
Who encouraged you throughout the way? Was it your mom, your dad, your friends?
So all my life, I think, like, I want to tell people who'll be listening, it's like, no matter how much people encourage you, if you don't believe in yourself, nothing would ever come true. Because obviously I was 12 when I started to feel like, okay, I would be it. I have to be it, and I would be it, and nothing would ever come like past me, like come across my ambition in life. But obviously my mom has always been my side, and my dad always supports me, alhamdulillah, and like with friends too. But obviously I don't want people to think, listening to this, that you need a certain person to support you. If you just believe, it's gonna happen. Be your support. Get the support from inside of you, not from outside. Because people would say you're not. People would say some stuff that are very bad about you, like your whole life, and you would not like it much. But you don't have to let it affect you, though.
You also told me that you attended some youth conference or the MUN, Model United Nations.
Yeah.
Did you participate in it?
Yeah, actually, it was a conference. They talked about how we can make children. You know, yeah, I wanted to be a teacher. One of my plans is to become a teacher.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be a teacher for a month or two, just try the feeling. So they talked about how we can make children in Africa still learn in Corona, because obviously everything was locked for them. So that was like, it was a very, like, when I was listening, all I felt was grace that we get to learn. Because obviously on the other side of the world, people don't get to learn, they don't get to have even anything, like the notebooks, they don't get to have it. So yeah, so they were trying to work on this issue.
Right, since you participated in MUN, did you also follow the youth conferences that took place here in Egypt, the national and international youth forums?
I usually watch some though, like, but the best thing for me, to be honest, is that these youth conferences make everyone around me very inspired. Because I had friends while we were watching something. She's like, oh, I have to do something great. I have to be like, I have to join in development, because that's our country. We have to work for it, to be honest. Nobody's gonna like do it for us. We are Egyptians. It's ours, and this is Egypt, so we have to do so.
It's our role.
It's our role, and it's our country, and we have to be the best for ourselves and for our country. That's the purpose of life. So yeah, I think it's amazing that all people feel supported though, because obviously it takes like, it be different stuff about different people, so everyone get to relate to his own thing. You feel me?
So you feel youth conferences are very inspiring, but in addition to being inspiring, how far do you think they create a bond among youth from different places, from different countries, people who attend?
For me, I think, I like that question a lot though. I think the bond, you always feel, if you feel connected there is a bond though, because when you gather all of these people in one place and they just feel, oh my God, this guy is from another country and he has different religion too, but we still have this
Bond somewhere.
somewhere there's something that connects you. Even with for me, I meet a lot of different people. I went to Sinai though, and I met different people,
Different nationalities.
yeah, and everybody thought I was Palestinian in Sinai though,
Yeah.
but I'm Egyptian. So you meet different people, but at the end of the day, if you feel anything other than that, people are here for one thing, it's just to be good and to serve the community and humanity. That's it. That's the thing in life.
Karen, since you're very determined, as I see, what would you like to tell the youth about persistence and perseverance to achieve your goals?
Okay, I'm not the best to talk about this much because obviously I get days when I just don't want to move. But obviously I try as much as possible to push myself. And this interview is very inspiring because it reminded me of a lot of stuff. But I just always tell myself...
But I can see that you're very determined.
Thank you.
And when you put a goal, you reach it. I mean,
Inshallah.
you didn't go to an English school, but you learned very good English. So this is being determined.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I mean, you learned on your own.
I did. I've never took a course, any course in any languages.
No teachers, no nothing.
No, nothing, literally. And with Portuguese too, because it was much more crazier, because you know nothing. You don't know, my name is blank. You don't know what does that even mean. But obviously, I would say to try, obviously, I think being authentic is what gets you. If I'm authentic with myself, you have to, if there's a problem, we just tell it to ourselves. There is something we need to work on. Because obviously, if I didn't tell myself, Karen, you need to work on this, I would never, ever improve. My mindset would always be the same. And you always get this feeling where if your mindset is the same, you wouldn't ever feel you'd be 60, 70, 80, and you'd be like, oh, what did I do? You feel me? So that's it. If don't do something, do not do something that you may regret. Just do them all to feel
Achievement.
You feel yourself, you feel, I did this. Even if you failed, just try again. It's all right. It's all right. We fail a lot, though. Nobody posts his failure on Instagram. People just post the big stuff. So don't ever think that it's, okay, I failed, nobody fails. No, everybody fails, but they hide it. So just don't feel that way. That's it.
What's the message that you would like to give to youth your age? You're 16, right?
I'm 60. I'm turning 17 in a month.
Right.
And I feel very old. I feel very old in a month.
You're still very young, of course. Tell me a message that you would like to deliver to the youth your age.
My age? Okay. Never compare yourself to anyone. Everybody has his own story. Don't compare your chapter 10 to somebody's chapter 100. You're still at the beginning. Don't push too hard, but still push to go on in life. Never change yourself to fit in a certain group of friends or to be cool or all of this stuff. They are fake. Everybody's gonna grow up and nobody would remember those who bully you in school. Nobody's gonna remember them. Selena said that one day. She said they are a background noise. Don't listen to the background noise. So never listen. Just do you and feel you. That's it. That's just feel good. That's how you get in life.
Great. Well, all the best of luck, Karen, in your upcoming ceremony specifically. 10 days from now, you will be receiving the award of the Duke of Edinburgh. All the best of luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much
you for joining us. Our dear viewers, that brings us to the end of this edition of Today's Youth. Don't forget to join us next week, same time. Till then, goodbye.